Hey guys, it's Aaron, the home for mobile reviews, A.ca, and today I'm going to do a review of Spigen's 4 toughest cases for the Samsung Galaxy S7 as well as the S7 Edge. I've got here the Tough Armor, Slim Armor, Rugged Armor, as well as the Neo Hybrid. Every one of these cases is drop rated to mil-spec 810G, and 3 out of 4 are protected by air. Now right off the bat in this grouping, my top pick would be the Spigen Tough Armor, followed by the Neo Hybrid, followed by the Slim Armor, and then last is the Rugged Armor. The Tough Armor handles the best, especially if you get the ones with the special coating. I will note that in general, cases tend to handle better on the S7 Edge than on the S7 because of the thinner profile along the edge of the S7 Edge. Now based on my time with each one of these cases, I've given the Tough Armor a score of 3.9 A's out of 5, the Neo Hybrid and Slim sit at 3.7, and the Rugged Armor sits at 3.1 A's out of 5. If you need more info about how each case gets scored, check out my website, and if you're looking for reviews for other Spigen cases, check out my content for the Ultra Hybrid, Crystal Shell, Liquid Crystal, Thin Fit, and Wallet S. Links are in the I or the description section below. Real usage. Real reviews. Mobile reviews, A.ca. And mobile reviews, A.ca, I base all my reviews on actual usage. So what does that look like when I do a mass review of cases? Well, it means that I get to carry around an offensive amount of smartphones and cases. Also, I stopped going out in the public because I'm afraid somebody might take all my smartphones. And one of the most surprising things to me is that, well, the Tough Armor and Slim Armors for the S7 are almost like the Tough and Slim Armors for the iPhone 6, go figure. The Spigen Rugged Armor looks grippy, but it's far from it. My biggest problem with this case is how slick it is, and my scoring really isn't kind to cases that make your device feel like a wet bar of soap. One-handed usage is poor as it slides around easily and doesn't feel like a solid case because it's quite flexible. The case generally fits well, though dust and debris might get between the case and the device, so taking it off occasionally and cleaning it would be a good idea. It's a single layer case, so it may not offer as much protection as others, but I do have to point out that you can easily access the sleep and volume buttons. I'm pointing this out because there's a couple of cases in this entire review that actually don't let you do that. Also, out of the 4 cases in this video, the Rugged Armor is the smallest. The Spigen Slim Armor, for the most part, is a decent case. There is one tiny feature that lowers the score when compared to the Tough Armor. There are a couple of different coatings for the Slim Armor. Some of the cases that Spigen sent me didn't have a soft rubber coating, while others did. To get the best handling results, I would stick with the soft rubber coating as it improves the handling of the device in the case a lot. Be warned, with the soft rubber coating, it will scratch a little easier, as we've discovered that for our Spigen cases for the iPhones. Certain variants will come with kickstands, which kind of helps mitigate tired hands when binge watching Netflix. The buttons on the Slim Armor actually sit flush with the edge of the case, so you're kind of guessing every single time you push them where the buttons actually are, and it's a little annoying. The biggest difference between the Tough and Slim Armor, from my perspective, is the design of the corners. The Slim Armor has different corners, which means the device doesn't sit as well in your palm when you're one-handing your giant S7. It may slip out of your hand if you're not careful. My second favorite case out of these 4 is the Spigen Neo Hybrid. Now there are 2 variations to the case. I have the regular Neo Hybrid and Crystal versions, and they're pretty similar to the Neo Hybrid Carbon and Metal for the iPhones. The normal Neo Hybrid is drop rated. I'm pretty sure the Crystal one is as well, but that's not what it says on the website. Now the best part of the Neo Hybrid are the edges. They taper in quite a bit, so you always have a solid grip on your device, but the corners are slick, so trying to one-hand the device is sometimes a little more difficult. The buttons don't sit flush along the edges, which is nice, especially when compared to the Slim and Tough Armors. The Crystal version has a clear back, which doesn't offer much in terms of keeping your device on a flat surface, and fingerprinting becomes quite noticeable on the clear back. On to the Spigen Tough Armor, and this is my favorite case out of the group. It offers great handling, and the corners, due to their larger size and different design, sit in the palm of your hand a little easier. Like the Slim Armor, there are cases with soft rubber coatings and ones without. Definitely get the ones with the soft rubber coatings, as I've already talked about a lot. All the comments I had for the Slim Armor are relevant to the Tough Armor. Again, the biggest difference to me are the corners. They're slightly different. The Tough Armor makes it easy to hold with one hand, and the edges of the case are a little wider and they're a little more angular, so you get a really good solid grip. Also, the Tough Armor doesn't have this little autofocus little thing on the case, which seems weird to me because the autofocus doesn't come from the case, it comes from the device, so I don't know why Spigen decided to highlight that, but that's just me wondering about stuff. I can't say how awesome the soft rubber coating on the Tough Armor is. If they had it for the Tough Armors I bought for the 6s, they would be one of my go-to cases for, I guess, any device. So that's all I have. If there is a Spigen case that you haven't found yet and you're wondering if I reviewed it, go to my website and search for the iPhone version, because there's a good chance that I have reviewed the iPhone version, and I'll be honest with you, the Slim Armors and the Tough Armors between the S7, the iPhone 6, and 6S are kind of the same. If you found this review useful, consider getting the cases through my website as well. Spigen did send me these cases to review, which is awesome, but I don't get paid to spend hours and hours reviewing Spigen cases. So go to Amazon through my website to support me so that I'm around for, you know, the Galaxy S12, which would be crazy. If you have any questions for me or for Monty, you could leave them in the comment section below. You can find me on Google+, Twitter, as well as Facebook and Instagram. I'm Aaron the Ho. That's all I got for this review. Thanks for watching. Yes, 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 yes. Stay.